Now, if you recall, the whole entire Finesse 2 Times thing was interesting because King had said he was going broke, or that he was actually broke, that he was playing a role. And other people were saying this stuff. And then the lawyers do this. Yeah, I ain't even go look up the whole entire thing, but I think this works just as well. So here we go. Case. In support of this motion, counsel would show as follows. 1. On May 2nd, 2025, the defendant and undersigned counsel entered into an agreement for legal services for counsel to represent the defendant in a supervised release revocation hearing. In exchange, the defendant would make agreed upon payments over a fixed period. The defendant has failed to make any payment towards attorney's fees in this case. The defendant is indigent, and he is now unable to fulfill the financial obligations previously agreed to. 2. Counsel has notified defendant's family of his intent to withdraw and will notify the defendant of his new intent to withdraw. The address of the defendant is set. Now, let's understand something. Let's understand it all. It might be what the lawyers was just trying to charge, bruh. As much as I would like to get on here and then be like, yeah, Finesse, you broke and all this crap. I wouldn't even say like, I don't want to do that. But as much as these rappers get on the internet and flaunt cash and all that, they be, yeah, I got a lot of money. Then you look and it's only $1 when they deep dive through. We seen this happen with Yella Beezy when he only had $400,000 in his account. Word. All right. So let me give Finesse this grace. We don't know what the heck them lawyers was trying to charge him. So maybe Finesse had agreed to pay this amount, and then they start looking at the fight that they have and start realizing, bruh, hey, nah, we can't even do that. So Finesse basically was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Or it could have been a dateline. I mean, a timeline thing. Finesse could be one of those individuals who just don't trust nobody and all this stuff. The feds could have seized his money or whatever it is the case may be. I don't know. There's a bunch of things I could point out to say that he's not broke. Or I could just say he ain't got that type of money. He gonna have to hire a very, very cheap lawyer. Do I believe Finesse got money to pay a lawyer? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm not even finna entertain that BS. But the amount that I think they asked him before and the amount that he was willing to pay, I think that's what got him out of there. Now, let's entertain that Finesse actually is broke. If Finesse 2 Times is actually broke, he effectively ruined his own career. And there's a whole lot of I told you so's out there. In the comments, especially around this channel, there's always this thing that's always pointed out. What is that though? They keep on telling you, if you do bad business will follow you. These promoters get on the phone every single day and converse with each other. You don't think that Finesse 2 Times has a record about him? Y'all think that this fool sat up there and did all of this stuff with all of these promoters robbing them with trash bags and stuff? Now, that's not to say that Finesse wasn't getting booked or anything like that, because I could have sworn he was at KOD like 2 months ago, and they gonna give him his bread because it's a celebrity and KOD needs the celebrities. So there's that part. But added with the fact of this, and I want to make this very, very clear. If Finesse 2 Times is broke, why ain't his label went ahead and paid for the lawyer? How come we see all of these lawyers talk about how all these labels got these bomb packages? Dirk $1 million. We seen even when Young Thug was going through it, Thug $1 million, NBA YoungBoy $1 million. What's the youngin who just went down in Brooklyn? Chef G. He even had like his record label put up money. All these record labels putting up money, but multi. It was multi. Why did they put up no bread for him? I'm just curious, bro. Does that mean he's not signed to him? Does that mean it's no more business with him? Or does that mean that they ain't got it themselves. I don't know. There's a part of me that wonders about these conversations with Honeycomb Brazy and Finesse 2 Times and James Prince Sr. and Birdman that got me thinking to myself, what were they able to accomplish? If you were a betting person, of course you would have bet on Finesse 2 Times up until now with what has been producing numbers-wise, him being free. Honeycomb Brazy, every time he get out, it's like, cuz it's going right back in. Now, I believe that he's going to get out and stay out this time and learn to get the hell up out of Alabama and stop trusting these morons and these idiots that are saying these things to him. Because sometimes the company that you keep are the ones that keep you weak. This image that you have to portray that is you, act as though it can't go through a growing stage. And at the same time, we don't know the type of loyalty that he may think that other individuals have towards him versus the ones who don't. Meaning, I don't know if I could trust that security company to bust their gun if I need them to, which they're not. Because half the time y'all be warning these fools to shoot their guns, they can't. Like a lot of these stand your ground laws and stuff like that, it actually is force meeting force. If I walked up, boom, punched you dead in the face, you can't shoot me. I know a lot of y'all think that you can. You actually can't. So we'll see about that. But as far as Finesse 2 Times being broke, man, it's possible. I'll be fair. It's possible. These cats live these lifestyles. And if you heard rumors about Finesse 2 Times, he got roommates. And some of these guys who claim to be pimps, they solely depend on a female. These cats can never get it themselves. Never. They can't never in their lives make the bread themselves. They had to depend on other individuals to procure financial responsibilities, to procure currency, to procure debt-free lifestyle, to procure all type of contracts and all of these things. It wouldn't even surprise me if Finesse 2 Times actually did not have that house in his name. It just wouldn't. Would it surprise you? Who knows? But y'all let me know your thoughts on this one, man. Do y'all actually believe that Finesse 2 Times is out here down bad, broke, messed up, bummy, disgusting, all of this stuff and everything? Because if he is, he can't come back from this. Let's say he gets the charges dropped and everything. One of the things that he was saying was, I need 100 to show. I'm not going. I ain't going to go. If I ain't getting 100 to show. Yeah, y'all forgot the rates that y'all was charging during COVID. Yeah, those rates, those don't exist no more. Nobody is pulling those numbers no more. You got to be Drake, Kendrick, the little African dude, I forget what his name is. There's only like 5 artists. Beyonce, freaking Travis Scott, more than likely. Playboy Cardi, I'd even add him in there. But as far as that 100 to show stuff, bro, yeah, I'm not seeing it for a majority of these artists. You want to know why? Because people just ain't coming. Don't worry. We're going to get on Bobby Smurder Hills in a minute. Reload.
It's really hood when I'm through the hood. Nothing be said, we got it overstood. The team fed, yeah, it's really good. Put that on everything, bro, you're never good. What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood.